You saw the market reaction, very big to the upside, and then throughout the press conference, very much to the downside. We closed at session lows. Is now a time that you think that stocks will be revalued again based upon this new outlook from the Fed?
Good to be with you, Dominic. Yeah, I do think we're at the end of this cycle where investors think that we're going to pivot or pause or they're going to moderate and change their language dramatically. I mean, the Fed, either a governor or Chairman Powell comes out and says, no, not so fast. But I think that, I keep thinking about these 5 stages of grief, and I thought that we were in the acceptance stage, and I think we're back in depression. But I think the Fed is just making it clear that, we waited too long, and now that we're doing this, we're going to have to put the economy in a little bit of a Fed-induced coma. But I think the bull case is that we can see some light at the end of the tunnel where, bad news, maybe, unemployment rates or GDP growth, bad news will be good news. The Fed is going to have an ability to cut. Might not be in the next 6 months, but it could be in the next 12 months. So I think that, the Fed is doing their best to look serious, but I think we all know that certainly the days of 75 at a time could be over. And I think that's what they were trying to say. But, 50, we're going to see some more 50s and then maybe some 25s for a while. But I think we're kind of coming to grips with that. I think we're near the end of this dramatic up and down intraday like we saw yesterday.
Josh, you're a portfolio manager. You get paid to pick stocks and make investment decisions. Did anything that happened yesterday change how you're going to do your job today?
No. So, we look out at least a year, if not longer. If it was looking out a week or two, then I'm sure we would have to, change our thoughts and positioning. But no, I think we're still looking at, like in our Hennessy Cornerstone Midcap 30 fund, we're looking at, earnings growth and valuation and stock price momentum. And we're still finding that there's still, plenty of great ideas, things that fly under the radar. And no, so I think that's the problem is, notwithstanding the dramatic move yesterday, I don't think a lot changes.
What's on your shopping list, Josh?
Sure. Yeah. So I think names, again, that fly under the radar. We talk about the same names as a investment community a lot, but things like Sunoco Products, which is packaging solutions for consumer and industrial companies, great cash flow generation, less than 10 times earnings, just very slow and steady wins the race. And then Super Microcomputer. It's a kind of a funny name, but it is, one of the tech companies out there that no one talks about. It's kind of the low margin equipment side of technology. Again, less than 10 times earnings. We're seeing, revenue acceleration. They're expanding their capacity and they sell servers and storage products. And we saw just 2 days ago a great earnings report out of Super Micro. So I think some of these names, don't get a lot of attention. Nothing very sexy about them, but I think this is a great environment to have companies like that. I think there's a lot of visibility, a lot of stability in their business models.